I used to check my bank account and feel physically ill, not because I was broke, but because I felt like I would never be able to get rid of that debt. I was earning a decent salary, probably like many of you watching right now. Good job, nice apartment, maybe a new car. From the outside, it looked like I had it all together, but inside, I was trapped. It felt like I was running on a financial treadmill, moving fast, but going absolutely nowhere. This, my friends, is what I call the prison of almost enough. It's a cruel irony, isn't it? You aren't enough to be comfortable, but not enough to feel truly secure, truly free. This isn't about blaming anyone. It's about understanding the system. Think of your financial life like a complex piece of software. You've got applications running, data flowing, and sometimes hidden processes draining your resources without you even knowing. For years, my financial operating system was riddled with what I now recognize as hidden bugs. I thought I just needed to earn more income, more comfort. Right? Wrong. It was like adding more power to a computer with a memory leak. The more you add, the faster it drains. I was pouring water into a bucket with a hole in it. The truth is, many of us, especially in the upper middle class, are caught in this trap. We make good money. We live a good life. But there's an invisible wall preventing us from truly building wealth. We're told to budget, but the traditional advice often feels like trying to fix a complex software problem with a sticky note. It's overwhelming, it's restrictive, and frankly, it often fails. That's why today, we're going to talk about a no excuses budget. Not a deprivation plan, but a system, a blueprint to fundamentally rewrite your financial code, even if you're a total beginner. It's about creating a personal wealth algorithm that actually works for you. Your financial operating system, why traditional budgeting fails. Okay, let's get technical for a moment. But I promise it'll make perfect sense. Imagine your entire financial life as a computer's operating system. You have programs, your income streams, files your assets, and processes running in the background, your expenses. Most people's financial OS is a mess. It's got legacy code from childhood beliefs about money, bloatware from unnecessary subscriptions, and no proper security patches for emergencies. When someone says, just budget, it's like telling a developer, just make the program run faster, without understanding the underlying code. It's too vague, too overwhelming. Traditional budgeting often focuses on deprivation. Cut coffee. Stop eating out. While these can be valid adjustments, they treat symptoms, not the root cause. They try to force a new application onto a faulty operating system. You might stick to it for a week, maybe a month, but then the old habits, the underlying system errors, kick back in. It's like installing an update without addressing the core system vulnerabilities. It eventually crashes. The no excuses budget isn't about punishing yourself. It's about auditing your current financial OS, identifying where the real energy drains are, and then strategically upgrading. This approach is built on clarity, not restriction. It's about gaining control, not giving it up. We're going to build a new system architecture, one that supports your goals, not sabotages them. We're going to ensure your financial bandwidth, your capacity to make wise decisions, isn't constantly being overloaded by trivial choices. This is the bedrock upon which you build true, lasting wealth. It starts with understanding, not just doing. Why traditional budgeting fails. Symptom versus system. How you're feeling this? That uneasy? Not in your stomach when you think about your money? If you are, hit that like button. Let me know I am not alone in this, and that you're ready to break free too. This isn't just theory. It's about practical, life-changing action, debugging your spending, identifying the memory leaks. The first step in any successful system upgrade is diagnosis. In finance, This means identifying your memory leaks. These are those insidious, often invisible, small expenditures that drain your financial realm slowly but relentlessly. They don't look like much on their own. A streaming service here, an unused gym membership there, the daily fancy coffee. But together, they can cripple your system performance. For me, it was a subscription to a software I barely used, premium food delivery services, and impulse buys that felt small at the time, but added up faster than I could comprehend. I was literally throwing hundreds of dollars away each month without even realizing it. The no excuses part comes in here. You have to look. No more burying your head in the sand. This isn't about judgment. It's about data collection. Open your bank statements. Pull up your credit card bills for the last 90 days. I know it can be scary. It feels like looking at a zero-day exploit. A vulnerability you never even knew existed until it's too late. But you must confront it. Categorize everything. Use a simple spreadsheet, an app, or even just pen and paper. Food, housing, transportation, entertainment, subscriptions. Misa, be brutally honest. You'll be shocked. Most people discover they have bloatware, those unnecessary subscriptions and luxuries that come pre-installed in our modern lifestyle, silently running in the background and consuming valuable resources. When I did this, I found I was spending over $300 a month on things I barely used or didn't need. $300. That's almost $4,000 a year. Imagine what that could do for your emergency fund or your investments. This isn't about shame. It's about empowerment. Once you identify these leaks, you can patch them. You can uninstall the bloatware. This is where the magic begins. You gain clarity, and clarity is power. Building your financial firewall. The Emergency Fund Foundation. Once you've debugged your spending and patched your memory leaks, the next critical step is to install a robust financial firewall. This is your emergency fund. This isn't just about saving. It's about creating an impenetrable barrier against the unexpected zero-day exploits life throws at you. A job loss, a medical emergency, a car breakdown. These aren't just inconveniences. They can derail your entire financial system if you don't have protection. Without a firewall, these incidents force you into high-interest debt, creating a catastrophic system crash that takes years to recover from. When I first started, my firewall was non-existent. Any bump in the road sent me spiraling. A $500 car repair would mean a credit card balance, then the interest would compound, and suddenly that small repair was costing me double. It was a vicious cycle. The goal for your financial firewall is to accumulate 3 to 6 months worth of essential living expenses. This is non-negotiable. This is your system's ultimate defense mechanism. It's not for investing. It's not for a new gadget. It's purely for emergencies. You might be thinking, 6 months of expenses? How will I ever get there? Start small. Even $500 in a separate, easily accessible savings account is a powerful first line of defense. Remember those $300 you found in memory leaks? That's nearly enough for a basic firewall in just 2 months. Make this an automatic transfer from your checking account every payday. Set it and forget it. Your operating system handles it in the background. This fund isn't about getting rich. It's about creating security, peace of mind, and the stability needed to then build wealth systematically. Without a firewall, your system is always vulnerable. Are you picturing your own financial firewall yet? If this is clicking for you, and you're seeing how simple systems logic can change everything, share this video with one friend who needs to hear it. Let's help more people build this crucial protection. Optimizing your bandwidth. Prioritizing and automating for maximum impact. With your spending debugged and your financial firewall in place, it's time to optimize your financial bandwidth. In it, bandwidth refers to the capacity for data transfer. In your financial life, it's your cognitive capacity, your time, and your energy to make smart financial decisions. Every decision you have to make about money drains a bit of that bandwidth. Do primeira saber. Des do aspendar. It's exhausting. Tequito, the no excuses budget is to automate and prioritize, freeing up your bandwidth for more important tasks. Once you know your essential expenses and your emergency fund is growing, allocate every single dollar. This is where you proactively decide what your money will do. Think of it as configuring your system's priorities. Pay yourself first. Set up automatic transfers. A portion to your emergency fund, a portion to debt repayment if you have any high-interest debt, tackle that like a critical virus, and a portion towards your investment goals. This isn't about strict rules. You constantly have to remember. It's about building a robust system architecture that runs itself. Automate your savings transfer for the day after your paycheck hits. Automate your bill payments. This way, your money goes where it needs to go before you even have a chance to spend it. It's like having background processes running efficiently without needing constant manual intervention. This reduces decision fatigue, prevents impulse spending, and ensures consistent progress. You're no longer reacting to your money, you're directing it. This freedom from constant money worries is what truly allows you to escape the prison of almost enough. The operating system update. Shifting your money mindset. A budget, no matter how perfectly implemented, is just a tool. To truly build wealth and sustain it, you need an operating system update for your mindset. This means addressing the legacy code, those deeply ingrained beliefs about money that you inherited from your family, friends, or society. For me, that legacy code was a belief that money was scarce, that it was hard to come by, and that rich people were somehow inherently different or morally flawed. These hidden programs were constantly sabotaging my efforts, even when my budget was technically sound. This update isn't quick, but it's essential. It involves consciously challenging those limiting beliefs. Do you believe you'll always be in debt? Do you believe you don't deserve wealth? Do you see saving as deprivation instead of empowerment? These are the mental bugs we need to patch. Start by educating yourself. Read books, listen to podcasts, watch more videos like this one. Surround yourself with people who have a positive and abundant relationship with money. Your environment is a powerful programming language for your brain. An OS update also means shifting from a scarcity mindset to an abundance mindset. It's not just about what you can't spend, but what you can create, what you can invest in, and what your money can do for you. Visualize your financial freedom. See yourself achieving your goals. This isn't woo-woo. It's about setting your internal GPS toward your desired destination. Without this fundamental update, even the best financial software will eventually encounter errors. This is the no excuses part for your brain. You have to put in the work to reprogram your internal dialogue. Feeling the gears turning. This isn't just about money. It's about personal growth. If you're nodding along, knowing deep down this is the truth, let me know in the comments. What's one legacy code belief you're ready to ditch today? Installing your wealth algorithm. Scaling up and sustaining success. You've debugged, firewalled, optimized, and updated your financial operating system. Now, it's time to install your wealth algorithm and begin scaling up. This is where your beginner budget transforms into a powerful engine for long-term growth. Once your emergency fund is solid, your next priority is debt repayment, especially high-interest debt, and then critically investing. For beginners, investing can feel like entering a sandbox mode where you're just experimenting, and that's okay. Start small. Learn the basics. Don't chase trends or listen to data corruption from gurus promising overnight riches. Focus on diversified, low-cost index funds, or even $50 or $100 a month. Consistently invested can grow into a substantial sum over time. Thanks to the magic of compounding, this isn't about becoming a stock market wizard. It's about participating in the general growth of the economy. Your wealth algorithm is simple. Consistent saving plus consistent investing plus consistent learning equals exponential growth. The no excuses part here is consistency. Don't stop. Don't get complacent. Regularly review your budget, monthly or quarterly, to ensure it's still aligned with your goals. As your income grows, increase your automatic savings and investment contributions. Celebrate your wins, big or small. This journey from the prison of almost enough to true financial freedom is a marathon, not a sprint. It requires discipline, yes, but more importantly, it requires a robust, well-maintained system. Remember, every millionaire started somewhere. Many started with far less than you might have right now. Their secret wasn't magic. It was often a simple, no excuses approach to their money, treating it like a system to be understood, optimized, and automated. You have the power to do the same. This isn't just about getting rich. It's about building a life of choices, security, and freedom. You absolutely can do this. Install your wealth algorithm today. If this systematic approach clarifies your path to freedom, leaving a like helps us spread financial literacy to others stuck in the noise. Subscribing to Hope to Wealth ensures you receive the next update to your financial operating system directly in your feed. I want to hear your commitment. What is the first automatic transfer you're setting up this week? Drop it in the comments to lock it in. And if you know someone trying to break out of the prison of almost enough, sending them this blueprint could be the catalyst they need. Finally, don't halt the momentum now. YouTube is queuing up the next phase of this wealth strategy right on your screen. Click that next to continue optimizing your future.